That's a video idea. So yeah, that's really all I got for Matthew in the NFL. And now let's talk about our favorite team in the NBA, Boston Celtics. We just won game 2 last night. My roommate was actually at the game, one of my roommates. We won by like 23, something like that.
Right to me.
What?
Sounds right to me.
Yeah. Grant Williams is a god. I hate Derek White, always have. Dude. Oh my God, I hate Derek White. Oh my God, I hate Derek White. If he shoots an open three, he shoots an open three, I close my eyes. I just let it happen. I was like, it's not going in. I know it's not. You know, he's shooting worse than Giannis from 3 in the playoffs.
I am not surprised.
I hate Derek White. Like he does. If he drives to the rim, go ahead. I don't mind you doing that. But do not shoot an open 3. You can't do it. Do not shoot a 3. Any 3. Wide open. No one within 10 feet. My roommate asked me during the game because I was flipping out when he shot open 3 because it's like a joke. He's like, and our other joke is like Grant Williams dribbling with a basketball. It's like, Joe, to save your life, would you rather have Grant Williams pump fake Bobby Portis and Wesley Matthews and drive to the rim, or Derek White shoot an open 3 to save your life? I said, I want Grant Williams driving to the rim with the pump fake. I want that. I trust that more than Derek White shooting an open 3 in a game. And Grant Williams single-handedly sold the game for us because he can't dribble in the end of the regular season. He dribbled off his foot, and then he tried to do a step back game winner in overtime. And I was like, "What? Why are you taking the shot?"
Like Grant Williams is so strange because like he was probably their biggest reason they won last night, besides Jaylen Brown hitting all those threes. And then, like you said, you have those moments where he tries to do too much and it backfires.
I mean, like Grant, he's the weirdest. He's honestly become one of the better defenders in the NBA. He can guard Giannis. Like what? He's 6'6". He's just beefy and like good. And he could shoot. Where did the shooting come from?
He hit twice as many threes as the Bucks did last night.
I bet he's hit 9,000 times as many threes as Derek White has in the playoffs.
This is going to be a whole thing.
No, it will be. I genuinely do not like Derek White. I don't hate any athletes. It's been a thing with, it's like my roommate's like, oh, I hate Karl-Anthony Towns. I hate LeBron. I'm like, whatever you say, dude. And I'm like, I genuinely hate Derek White. He is like one of the first athletes I have found a hatred for. And whatever. Bucks, I don't, screw you.
The fact that
I've never liked the Milwaukee Bucks.
They only hit 3 3-pointers, but the bigger tell for me was they only attempted 18 when the Celtics had 40 plus, close to 50. Like the Celtics defense, even without Marcus Smart, is just hounding at all times. And Al Horford, especially, like his playoff run, this adds to his Hall of Fame case. Oh yeah. Like the fact that he looked dead in the water with Philadelphia. And the fact that he's come back, he's also locking down.
That was the stupidest signing I've seen in a while.
Yeah, it was doomed to fail from the start. Like, I was not shocked at all. No. I was sad when he signed there because I like Al Horford and I didn't want to see it.
I do too. Everyone from Boston loves Al Horford.
But yeah, he's
beautiful too. Phenomenal. He's a beautiful. His eyes. Oh my God, he has the most beautiful pair of eyes I've ever seen. But yeah, I think. What do you think of this series? Like, what do you see it going to? It's going to 7.
Before the series started, I said Celtics in 6. I feel like I may want to amend that to 7, but just for the sake of things, I'll stick with 6 just to be different.
7. I will never. No, all right. I don't care if this is biased. I'm never going to say the Celtics are going to lose a series except for last year against the Nets. I knew last year against the Nets, not this year. Yeah. Not this year. And what about the other second round matchups? Heat and literally 4 with Embiid out.
If maybe if he comes back, they can get one. But
if Embiid comes back, they'll win a game or 2. Maybe James Harden can win a game. Heat in 4 or 5. I don't think I need to talk. I don't think I need to talk about that.
No.
Suns, Dallas. I got Suns in 6.
I think I'm gonna go Suns in 5. I just think they have too much. Like maybe Luka can get you more than one game, but
that's really what I'm giving it to. Well, you also have to consider Jalen Brunson won't have a bad game like that, like consistently.
True. And
Most
they made a run at the end of game 1.
Yeah. I know. That's what I'm saying. But like Jalen Brunson will have a more consistent game going forward, most likely. But I think it's 2 games. You know what I mean? Dallas wins 2.
And how about the most entertaining
Warriors,
series
Grizzlies,
so
and
far?
Warriors in 7.
I think even after last night's events, I'm going to say Warriors in 5. Mic drop.
Whoa. Why?
The fact that the Warriors, they won.
Yeah, you got to
game
explain
1.
this. I'm ready. I'm curious.
First, the Warriors in 5 was my pick from the start, so maybe it's a little bit.
They're your
I'm
what?
not
They're your what?
That was my pick before the series.
Oh,
Warriors
okay.
in 5.
Okay. Yes.
So maybe I'm not
no.
amending on that. So maybe that plays a little part in it. But they won game 1 without Draymond Green for a half, and with like Jaren Jackson completely blowing up.
Dude, that was crazy.
And it should not have been. The calls in this series so far, like I don't put tinfoil hat on, they have been decidedly for the Grizzlies.
Oh yeah.
Like even aside from the Draymond Green ejection, just Ja Morant.
And well, you got was it Dylan Brooks or Desmond Bane? Dylan Brooks.
Yeah, Dylan Brooks
Got ejected. Yeah, that's the same player to me. They average basically the same stats. I mean, they don't play the same remotely. Like they do not play the same remotely. Like Dylan Brooks is just like I'm just gonna like, do something. Desmond Bane's more of like an actual, like, consistent. But like they are genuine. They are like the same, around the same height, play the same position, average like the same amount of points. They're the same player to me. So sorry to completely interrupt. I just had to get that across.
You're not forgiven. Don't let it happen again.
Wonderful.
But yeah, the Warriors, they should be up 2-0, and I was on the road going back to Golden State, one of the best home court advantages in the NBA, and they have like the championship pedigree, whatever you want to call it, the leadership, all that. And maybe a little bit the fact that Ja was talking smack to Steph Curry after last night's game. Like, we all know, of all people, you don't do that to Steph Curry. We saw what happened when Chris
Top
Paul
2 point guard of all time,
shimmy.
and he might not be 2, and you don't do that.
Like, and they're going back home to Golden State. I just think they have too much
on their plate.
Yeah, the Grizzlies, they barely won with calls in their favor. Ja Morant going for 47 points.
Yeah.
And they still had to get a winning shot basically in the last minute or so. I'm sticking with Warriors in 5, and I'm sticking with my Celtics Warriors finals prediction.
I think this is a great series. I think this is probably going to be the most entertaining one. I could see it going to 6. I think it's 6 or 7. I can't see 5, which I understand why you say that, but like,
yeah, I'm going 5, but I wouldn't be shocked if it goes 6 or 7. But regardless,
I just think it's so competitive that every game's going to be like that close. And given, how Scott Foster is, and because he's most likely going to be, officiating most of these games for, but
got the word officiating.
Yeah. But the teams are so competitive. They match up well. I gotta say 6 or 7, but I think Warriors. I don't think, I saw a thing actually. Ja Morant basically carries every time he dribbles, but like, and that I saw that, but yeah. I don't know.
I think we're all tapped out on that.
Yeah.